Wait, before you dismiss this as just another video, pause for a second. Because what I'm about to say is not casual, and it's not common. Chosen one, you have unknown friends in high places. And what they are prepared to do to protect you would terrify the very people who tried to harm you. You thought you were alone. You thought nobody saw the quiet battles, the silent attacks, the subtle betrayals, the closed doors, the strange resistance that seemed to follow you for no reason. But you were never unprotected. There are forces assigned to your life that you cannot see. Conversations about you that you've never heard. Decisions being made in rooms you've never entered. Delays that frustrated you were actually interceptions. Rejections that hurt you were divine reroutes. You kept asking, why does it feel like something blocks certain people from fully harming me? Because something does. Chosen one, when your life carries purpose, it also carries security. You may not have political power. You may not have wealth yet. You may not have status. But you have assignment. And assignment attracts protection. There were moments when people plotted against you, spoke against you, tried to discredit you, tried to twist your name. And somehow, it didn't stick. Somehow, the plan collapsed. Somehow, they exposed themselves. That wasn't luck. That was intervention. You have unknown friends in high places. Not just socially, spiritually, strategically. There are alignments happening above your awareness. When someone tries to block you unfairly, something shifts in your favor quietly. When someone lies about you, truth begins circulating faster than the lie. When someone sets a trap, confusion enters their camp instead. And you wonder why certain attacks backfire. Because your covering is real. This doesn't mean you won't face challenges. It means challenges won't finish you. Some of you survived things that statistically should have broken you. Financial collapses, emotional trauma, toxic environments, betrayals from people you trusted deeply. Yet you're still here, stronger, smarter, more discerning. That's not accidental survival. That's guarded survival. The reason protection feels terrifying is because it operates without your permission. You don't always know when it's happening. You just see outcomes shift suddenly. A deal falls through at the last minute, and later you discover it would have ruined you. A relationship ends painfully, and later you realize it would have destroyed your peace. A job rejects you, and later you step into something that matches your calling. You call it coincidence, but it's coordination. Chosen one, there are unknown allies advocating for you in places you cannot access. Hearts are being softened toward you. Decisions are being influenced in your favor. Opportunities are being reserved with your name attached. And the people who intended harm, they are being restricted. Sometimes protection looks like distance. Sometimes it looks like exposure. Sometimes it looks like removal. If certain people suddenly disappeared from your life, don't chase them. You may have been spared from something you weren't meant to carry. Your destiny requires stability, and instability is being filtered out. You need to understand something deeply. Not every battle you avoided was because the enemy changed their mind. Some battles were cancelled because permission was denied. There is a limit to what can touch you. That limit is not weakness. It's covenant. When you are aligned with your purpose, there is coverage attached to it. That doesn't mean be reckless. It means be aware. You don't need to obsess over who's against you. You don't need to stalk your critics. You don't need to defend yourself in every room. Some rooms are already defending you. And what they will do to protect you is terrifying, not to you, but to opposition. Exposure will happen suddenly. Plots will unravel unexpectedly. Hidden motives will surface publicly. And you won't have to orchestrate it. Your job is alignment. Protection is not your assignment. Have you noticed how sometimes people who try to manipulate you end up revealing themselves too quickly? Or how situations that seem threatening dissolve without explanation? That's not random energy. That's strategic defense. Chosen one, you carry something valuable. Ideas, influence, leadership, vision. Even if it hasn't fully manifested yet. Value attracts attack, but it also attracts security. There are high places you don't see, networks of favor, spiritual authority, unseen advocacy. When you pray, movement happens beyond your visibility. When you stay disciplined, doors open quietly. You think you're just surviving, but you're being escorted. You might not feel powerful, but you are protected. And protection increases as responsibility increases. The reason some attacks feel intense lately is because your next level is closer than you think. Resistance rises before elevation, but resistance also triggers reinforcement. Reinforcement is already active. You do not need to live paranoid. You need to live prepared. Stay wise, stay humble, stay consistent, but stop feeling alone. You are not navigating this world unsupported. There are unknown friends in high places ensuring that what is meant for you reaches you, and what is not meant for you never lands. Some of you were supposed to fail publicly, but you didn't. Some of you were supposed to be embarrassed permanently, but the narrative shifted. Some of you were supposed to give up, but strength arrived unexpectedly. That's covering. And here's the deeper truth. As you rise, you will become that unknown friend for others. Quietly protecting, quietly advocating, quietly opening doors. Because protection flows downward. Chosen one, fear doesn't control you, awareness empowers you. Walk confidently, move wisely, speak carefully, trust strategically. You don't need to announce your protection. You don't need to prove your favor. You don't need to fight every rumor. If something is meant to reach you, it will. If something is meant to harm you, it will be filtered. Unknown friends in high places are already active. And when the time comes, you'll realize just how much was stopped before it ever touched you. Stay aligned. You are covered more than you know.